Metro's buses and trains carry more than 1 million riders across Virginia, Maryland, and the District of Columbia every workday. Now, an insider's look at what it takes to accomplish this monumental task. As passengers move throughout the Metro transit system, our escalators and elevators play a huge part in their trip. Did you know that Metro has more escalators and elevators than any other transit provider in the world? There are a total of 588 escalators and 244 elevators. And here's another interesting fact. The escalator at Metro's Wheaton station is the longest in the Western Hemisphere. At 230 feet, it's more than 2/3 the size of a football field. On any given day, about 40 escalators and 5 elevators may be out of service for repair or scheduled maintenance, inspection, or rehabilitation. Some escalators are turned off to assist passenger flow, and others may only be out of service temporarily because they're doing what they're supposed to do, stopping automatically because of a safety issue. As soon as the issue is taken care of, the escalator can be turned back on.
90% of the time when you see one of our escalators out of service, it's due to safety switches that have been designed into the system to activate and stop the unit. These switches have proven over the years to provide safer, less injuries to our customers, although the trade-off is more callbacks to the units, but we're willing to accept that trade-off.
When an escalator stops operating, it has a remote monitor that sends a signal to the station manager, who then calls for a repairman. An escalator can be out of service for just a few days or much longer, depending on the cause of the shutdown. When an older escalator is being modernized, it can be out of service for up to 3 months. Technicians literally take the entire escalator apart and rebuild it from the ground up. Space is pretty tight under the escalator. Usually there's only enough room for 1 or 2 mechanics. Escalator repair can be very complex, and one worker can't always pick up where the last one left off. So the same mechanic will work on the same escalator, making all of the necessary repairs or doing the complete overhaul. This does add to the time an escalator is out of service, but it cuts down on human error and the possibility of future mechanical problems. Sometimes you'll see the mechanics working, but if you don't, they could be in the electrical room or outside the station hauling parts and equipment. When one escalator shuts down, it's sometimes necessary to stop another escalator so customers will still be able to enter and exit the station. That usually happens at stations with only 2 escalators. In this situation, Metro makes it a top priority to get both machines back into service as soon as possible. Metro has begun an aggressive campaign to improve escalator and elevator reliability. Major rehabilitation projects are underway. 430 escalators and 95 elevators are scheduled for complete rehabilitation by the year 2010. And all Metro escalators and elevators are now equipped with remote monitoring devices which provide real-time information and improve our response time when something goes wrong. Riders can help keep our escalators running smoothly by following these instructions. Don't stop or stand at the top or bottom of an escalator, and always pick up your feet as you enter or exit the moving stairway. If standing, stay to the right so people who choose to can pass to your left. Stay clear of moving parts. Keep hands, feet, and clothing clear of the side panels. Stand upright. Never lean on the side of the escalator or sit on the stairs. Hold the handrail and maintain your balance. Children are not allowed to play on escalators. And if you have luggage or a stroller, use the elevator. To find a list of escalators and elevators that are currently out of service and when they're expected to be operating again, visit Metro's website, metroopensdoors.com.